please put your comments on the discussion board. You can put your own comments if you say click on create forum, follow the steps, and you can respond to other people's comments. And for instance, actually you can click on the title of the unit and then proceed from there. If you create a new forum, then it'll be additional forum. Okay, and guys, click on the title and then click create thread. That's a much better idea.
Okay.
So I clicked on the title, then I clicked on creating thread.
And then you just write.
And now the message, and I'll just put welcome to LIB 100. And I'll put the same thing here in the message, and then I'll say Alexei, right? And then I click submit. If you need to put an attachment sometimes, that's where you put the attachment. You click browse my computer, or well, browse course, it's more for me, but for you, browse my computer, and then you select the attachment and insert it in there. Submit. Sometimes you can do save draft if you want to work more on that particular draft, on that particular message. But if you want to be sent to the discussion board right away, you click submit. And you can probably see it in your discussion boards right now. This message from me arrived. Now you have a choice, either creating your own thread, like I just created, or responding to my message. Then you click on my message and then reply, I think. So it's like I clicked on my message, reply, and then you reply to my message. And now you can see the avatar I was talking about. You see it's a little bit larger. So you could see that it might actually be me. All right, any questions about the discussion board?
Are there deadlines by when we have to submit certain things?
It's deadlines are flexible. Just make sure that you do it.
And that's a discussion after every chapter? How does it work?
Doesn't have to be every chapter, but you have to establish your presence there.
Okay.
That's the idea. Okay.
So the discussion basically would be the work for the week. We're not gathering here.
Anything pertaining to that topic for the week, or even maybe not directly pertaining, but make sure that you include that something that is relevant to that particular topic.
And you get notifications when there's new discussion, new things?
You should. Yes. If you don't, let me know. I'll change the settings that you'll be getting the notifications. And also, as I mentioned, when I put an announcement, I also automatically make an email with the contents of that announcement to go to all of you.
Do we have to put that picture up?
You don't have to. It's not mandatory, but it's advisable. So the people in the class, when we are like beyond this classroom, so they'll see each other and see the face. If you're not into putting your pictures online, you can put some cartoon maybe, something like that, like some people do. Or just nothing. It's up to you. Yeah. Okay. So this was the discussion board. We pretty much covered all the components of the Blackboard site for this class, and I'm going back to the syllabus. Course information. And syllabus. I'm going to click on the syllabus. Should I make it a little bit larger, I guess? Yeah, this is good. Some information that we already discussed about this class. this is my phone number, which they haven't fixed yet. So yes, you can just call reference or reserve and ask them like to see if I'm in my office, something like that. So that would work. Or I could give you my cell phone number, but please do the texting, because it'll be difficult for me to answer like all the phone calls all the time. But if you do texting, it's kind of more, it's like easier for me to address, okay? 516 343 0271.
343.
Yeah, 516-343-0271. So if it's something urgent, send me a text. Make sure that you include your name and your class. 516-343-0271. Make sure you include your name and your class and your section. Because otherwise it'll be just phone number, and it'll be difficult for me kind of to know who it is. I mean, I might or might not infer it from the message. So name, class, section are important, and make it a text. My email, any questions about that? My email, my CUNY email first, then my personal email, just in case if CUNY email goes down or something like that. But I use the CUNY email for this class, of course. So things pertaining to this class I expect in the CUNY email account. Skype, I used to use Skype when it was at peak of its popularity. If you are into Skyping, I got Skype like on my computers, on my cell phone, so I could Skype if necessary. Course description, we skip. We already described course many times. Grading. Midterm and final. Both are 20% of the grade, and they are like twin sisters. They're both 15 multiple choice, 3 points each, and 55 true false, 1 point each, which adds up to 100 points, 100%. Take home on the blackboard. No time pressure. Yes?
Can you repeat what you said about the multiple choice? I mean, the tests in general, like the
15
true, false.
multiple choice, 3 points each. 55 true false, 1 point each. Adds up to 100%. If you forget that all, remember one thing about both of the exams, which is extremely important. Come to the review session, because you need to know what the exam is about. The exam is not difficult, but you need to know what is included in there, okay? Like people usually get very good grades on it, but come to the review session, because that's the key. EP stands for ePortfolio, computer-generated bibliography. We already talked about it. Homework, including Blackboard discussions, we already talked about it, both of them 20% each. Participation punctuality is our in-class meetings, another 20%. Then you can also see that we got an extra credit for this class. 20% term paper. The good news, guys, I'm not looking for creative writing in your term paper, which means you can actually make it a joint project with another class. It's all right with me, but make sure it's all right with your other professor too. That's on you, the responsibility for the other professor.